The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Universal Championship.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye. And this is one of those times. You know, it's going to be tough to beat last week's Raw, but matches like this one might just help put it over the top.
Introducing the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Action Professional Champion, Dean Ambrose. Introducing the champion from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
We are seconds away from the start of this title match.
A superstar gets a certain feeling when he knows there's a strong possibility he may exit the match in a completely different condition than he entered. That's not exactly a comforting thought when it's your career.
This one's going to be good. One of these guys is about to leave with the gold. Which one will it be? We're going to find out right now. And the party has officially begun. But hey, everybody knows that when Dean Ambrose is here, we're all hanging on the lunatic fringe.
As the action progresses, let's briefly talk about the challenger. Do you really think he can unseat the champion here?
I'm anxious to see if Dean Ambrose can rise to the occasion in this one. Not every day you have the chance to become a champion. We'll see if he can get it done.
Can you say WWE? I know I sure as heck can.
What a shot! That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting drilled. Dean Ambrose can go stride for stride with any superstar in WWE, no matter how big or small. Ambrose launches a frenzied assault on opponents that combines brawling, air assaults, and submissions.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly for an opponent is that Dean Ambrose is one of the most unconventional superstars we've ever seen. No one knows what he's going to throw at any opponent next.
The challenger's taking on some offense. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Here's the deal with this guy. You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting up and coming back at you.
You said it, John. And I'm a little surprised he spent so much time outside the ring thus far.
Dean Ambrose's range and skills certainly venture into the unusual. But the attacks and strategies helped Ambrose become the longest reigning United States champion in WWE history with a 351-day championship reign. That's the third longest ever if you include the title's history in WCW and the NWA.
Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
You know, Dean Ambrose looks a little unhinged, and I won't argue that. But when you see Ambrose dismantle his opponents with speed, high-flying attacks, and all sorts of violence, there's no doubt that there's definitely a method to his madness.
Dean Ambrose looking a little uneasy here. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Out here, King, you can use this whole ringside area as a weapon.
Oh, yeah. Everything from the floor to the barricades can and will be used to inflict pain. I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
I like what I'm seeing here from Brock Lesnar.
I don't know how much more damage he can take.
King, we're about to take a little trip.
Oh, no. Yes. I'm afraid you're right. Suplex City. Oh, someplace nobody wants to go.
Want to take a trip, John?
Hell no.
Suplex.
Not the only one who felt that impact. This is pure physical domination. It is just awesome.
This match has been awesome. Look, the champion's the champion for a reason. And I think we're going to see a heck of a comeback very soon. You just watch. I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
It's the way I always used to do it. Stay down. Stay down.
You can practically see the pain in his face right now, thanks to that tremendous move off the ropes.
It could be over here.
Yeah, maybe.
Brock Lesnar retains the championship. What a win for Brock Lesnar.
Here's your winner and still gold champion, Brock Lesnar.
Wow. Now that's a commanding win.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for a 3 count.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.